Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of REaCH, Robotics for Every Child. And I am your host, Flight Lieutenant Manoj Jamsandekar, Founder Director, Qurious Mind Infotainment Pvt. And I am going to tell you how to make different robots every week using QurioREaCH kit. Where do you get this kit? You can get this kit in Goa, just very near to you. You can find the details of our business partners on our website www.curiousmind.co.in. Rush to them and ask for QurioREaCH kit. You can make all these robots using QurioREaCH kit. And today we are going to make a violin player. And for that, what we need is 2 C plates, 2 L plates, 2 rectangular plates, 3 single bars, 1 square plate, few flat rotators, flat connectors and L connectors, bolts, nuts, shaft locks, spacers, a big gear, motor along with motor shaft. And to operate the robot, we'll need remote control and wire. We'll also need some props. We are going to use a medium axle and 1 violin as a prop. And we need the screwdriver and spanner. So let's make the robot. For that, first make the body and the legs of the robot. We are going to use L plate. We will be putting it on the C plate for legs. So let me connect L plate and C plate like this using 2 nut bolts. I am putting it somewhere in the center. We always join 2 parts using 2 bolts and nuts. And let me tighten it using spanner and screwdriver. Spanner to hold the nut and screwdriver to rotate the bolt. So this is 1 leg and 1 on 1 C plate. There will be another leg on another C plate. This will be exactly same, not the mirror image. It will be same. So these are 2 legs of our robot, and for the body we are going to use 1 rectangular plate, and we are going to connect it here using the flat connectors. So let me connect it to one side first. This looks okay. So I'm connecting in 1 square gone, second's gone, the 3rd square top slit. Tighten using spanner and screwdriver. I have to put another one here. Second one. And tighten them. And now the second side also I am going to attach same way using flat connectors. Tighten using spanner and screwdriver. Last one at the bottom here. Let's tighten. Did you finish making this? Body and legs? Oh, you don't have the kit. No worries. You can go and buy QurioREaCH kit from one of our business partners. They are in all cities of Goa. You can find their details on our website www.curiousmind.co.in. Rush to them and ask for QurioREaCH kit. You can watch this video and make the robot. You can watch these videos on YouTube channel also. So you don't have to worry if you don't have kit now. And as I told in my last episode, we have a competition. I will talk about that at the end of the video. Now we have finished with this. We will make the head. We'll use one flat rotator and connect using a nut and bolt. Connect here. Let's tighten using spanner and screwdriver. So our man is ready, but where are his hands? Without hands, how will he play violin? So we need to have hands and shoulders. So that's what we are going to use, this rectangular plate. We are going to connect this rectangular plate like this here. Okay. For that, I am going to use two L connectors. So let me put the L connectors here and join using one nut and bolt. If you see, the head is down and the tail is up. Another L connector here. If you see, I've left one square, second square, and then I put the L connector. Here also one square, second square, and I'm going to put the L connector. now we will connect it here using 2 more bolts and nuts. The head is here and tail is inside. I'm not going to tighten it right now. I'm going to put the second one and then I will tighten both. Now I will tighten using the spanner and screwdriver. Hold the nut with spanner and tighten using screwdriver. Okay, so we have attached the plate for putting our final mechanism, which requires a motor and a big gear. For the big gear, first we are going to put 1.5-inch bolt, and big gear has a bigger circle and a smaller circle. We are going to put the head of the bolt towards the bigger circle side, and we are going to put it on one corner hole here. Tighten this. This has to be tight. Okay, and we'll use one more 1.5-inch bolt. I'm going to attach it here. That's going to be our fulcrum point. This also needs to be tight, so I'm using the spanner and screwdriver. Okay, and now it's time to attach the motor. For motor, we need motor shaft put on this shaft. This is the extension of motor shaft, and we have to remove these screws along with the washers. The washers and the screws are important, motor screws, so keep them safely. And now we are going to connect the motor at this point. So if you see here, this vertical slit, I'm going to put the motor screws, and in the horizontal slit, this motor shaft is coming out. I keep on telling you that while putting the motor screws back, they have to easily go in. If they are not going in easily, that means the alignment is not proper, and you need to check your alignment of the screws. Okay, and I'm going to put this gear assembly which we had made on this motor shaft. The big protruding part is going to go on the motor shaft. And we lock it using a shaft lock, the black color ring type of part. We'll keep this aside for a while we make our push-pull rod and pendulum rod. So we take 2 single bars and we are going to make one push-pull rod and one pendulum rod. For this pendulum rod, we are going to put one flat rotator below in the second slit and one flat rotator above in the first slit. And for both, we are going to connect one nut and bolt. Now this one nut and bolt has to be from down up like this. Okay, the head is down and the tail is up. So first let me put this one. And you remember when we are putting flat rotators, what we do? No, we have to put one aligner, and for that let me put one bolt just temporarily. I am not going to attach this bolt. This bolt is aligner, just put it for alignment. I am going to tighten this and then remove this. I will remove this now because that is just an aligner. Now this one I am going to put it from down, and I am going to attach using one nut bolt. Again the head down and tail up. And put the aligner and tighten this. Once tightened, aligner comes out. On this pendulum rod, I am going to connect one L connector with head this side and tail on the rear side. Let me tighten using spanner and screwdriver. So that is my pendulum rod, and now I am going to create one push-pull rod. For push-pull rod, I need two flat rotators on both the ends, and both of them we need holes at the end, and that means we have to put the bolt at this inner side. For tightening, I'll put aligner bolt here and then tighten it using spanner and screwdriver. Similarly this side. I hope you are making this robot along with me. Oh, you don't have kit? No worries. You know where to buy it from? Okay, go to Qurious Mind site, which is www.QuriousMind.co.in. Find out our business partners. Locate the business partner who is close to you. Go to him and buy QurioREaCH kit. You can make all these robots from QurioREaCH kit. Okay, so I have the pendulum rod, the push-pull rod. The push-pull rod will be placed onto this point here. But if I place it and when it rotates, it's going to touch this center point, the motor shaft. So I want it slightly away from here, this way. So what do I do here? Here I put spacers. So I have to put 2 spacers here and then put this and lock it, but loosely. This nut has to be loosely coupled, only hand tight. You should be able to move. And then this pendulum rod will be connected together. So this hole which is available and this hole of the pendulum rod, they will connect it together using a 1-inch bolt. So we will go from down like this, and then we will connect it using a nut, again loose. These are joints and joints have to be loose. And then this hole which is remaining, the circular hole, goes onto the fulcrum point. But again we need some space here. So if I need a space, what I need? I need a spacer. So I think 1 spacer is sufficient here. Let me check. Yes, 1 spacer is sufficient here. So I'll put 1 spacer, I'll put it here, and then I will again put a nut. This also is loosely connected. Okay, so almost done. Now we have to attach this hand here to hold the violin. For that we will put 2 nuts and bolts. You can put it anywhere. It's not mandatory that you have to put in this hole or that hole. You have to just ensure that it looks nice. Here, and I'm going to put second one here. Again 1 nut from down. And let me tighten them. Okay, so our violin player is done. We'll just put violin here. So violin is put this way. Okay, and you need a stick to play the violin. So we are going to use the medium axle as a stick, and I'm going to put it through this hole, lock it from this side using a shaft lock, and lock it from other side also using a shaft lock. And he is going to play the violin. Do you want to see it? Yes, I also want to see it. But before you operate it, what you need to do is you need to make it. And how do you make it? Using QurioREaCH kit. Where do you get QurioREaCH kit? You get it at our business partners. They are located very close to you in your own city. You can find their details on our website www.curiousmind.co.in. Locate them and ask for QurioREaCH kit. Let's connect the remote. Hold your thumb behind the remote connector to support it, and then put the 2 wires, and then the second end of the wires will be put to the motor. Again, you have to support the motor's connector while you are putting the wires. Okay, and let me put the Violin back. Okay, let's see whether he's playing the violin. Let me operate it. Oh wow, he's really playing the violin. Can you hear it? You can use any of the buttons. Still he will play the same way. Isn't it nice? Yes. And now about the competition. You can buy the QurioREaCH kit and make a robot which is not given in the manual or not shown in the video. Your own design, your design from your own imagination. Shoot a 15 seconds video of that. Along with your photo and the video, send it to us through WhatsApp. You can send it on the phone number which is there on our website. If we like your design, we'll give you 3 prizes. 1, your photo and your video will be put on our social handles. 2nd, you will get a Qurious Mind t-shirt. And 3rd, most exciting is you'll sit besides me and make the robot. You will be on television. Would you like that? Then run and buy the QurioREaCH kit. Make the design from your own imagination. We will make robots, different robots every week. I'm going to be back next week with another exciting robot. And till then, happy making.